everyone, and welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we're going to go ahead and check out this 2023 Toyota Camry SE Nightshade. The Toyota Camry is known for an excellent fuel economy as well as a smooth, comfortable ride. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now that we're inside of this Camry, let's check out the mileage. This one has 26,855 miles. To access things up on the dash, you'll use it here on the left-hand side, seeing things like your tire pressures, as well as, of course, your safety features, warnings and messages, settings, and then back to your information panel where you can have your digital miles per hour. Discover more within that right over here, and then next to that you have your hands-free calling and voice commands, volume for your station, and then over here you have your cruise control settings, adaptive cruise control, lane keep, pre-collision alerts, mode and tune control for your radio. Let's check that out. Here's your home menu where you have your FM radio, and then of course your phone connection and your range, so you can go ahead and have that calculated for you while you're driving. Your menu would be things like your audio, phone, apps, and projection. Setup, that would be things like your audio, Bluetooth, connecting your phone, voice commands, adjusting those to your liking. Back to your home menu, let's check out your audio. These are your presets, and then your sources are AM and FM radio, SiriusXM, Bluetooth audio, as well as you can have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto by having a device connected. Maps, you can have the Toyota website and have a navigation, or you can go ahead and have Apple Maps and Google Maps with connecting a phone. Phone connection is right over here, and that is pretty much it other than the backup camera. Putting this thing in reverse, you can see your nice clear backup camera, and then you can have different views of your camera. You can have a little bit of a wider view, a regular view, and then of course you can change up the lines for backing up. To back it into park, hazard lights down below, adjustable vents, climate controls. You got dual climate controls, so you can have a different temperature from the driver to the passenger. And then with your climate controls back here, you have heated seats, so you can have a 3-tiered heated seat for both the driver and passenger, as well as right over here you have a heated steering wheel, so you can turn that on as you would like. Below all of that is your charging port, so you have a 12-volt right here, as well as a regular plug-in right here. And then you have some storage that you can even push back. You have some more storage underneath there. Pull it once to have a concealed look. Gear shift, cup holders, and then Eco, Normal, and Sport are your driving modes. Sport would be putting it into drive, sliding over for that auto mode. After all of that, checking out your center console, you have some charging ports here, as well as, of course, you can use this for plenty of some storage. Checking out the main feature of this is the sunroof, so you can open that up and down, and then of course you have your settings for opening it up right over here, as well as of course your lighting settings. That is pretty much it. You do have extenders for your visors. Let's check out beside the wheel here: auto high beams, traction control, trunk release, gas release, and then of course your parking brake is down below there. Door panel has your usual window controls, door locks, adjusting your mirrors. You do have that blind spot warning, so you can see if someone is in your blind spot, keep you and others safe. Let's get out and check out the interior of these seats, as well as the back seats and trunk. So let's go ahead and actually pop the trunk a while, and you do have it on your key fob as well. The seats here are very luxurious. You have a leather and cloth mixture, very comfy, and like I mentioned, they are heated, and you can move them back and forth with your automatic seat controls. Let's check out the back seats and the amount of space you have. Back here you have a decent amount of space for this being a Camry. It's a little bit a step above the Corolla. You have a middle seat here that folds down to be an armrest with cup holders. Fold that back up, and you can fit 3 people back here. Pocket in the driver and passenger seat, as well as a little bit of some pockets in the door. Let's check out the trunk. Checking out the trunk, it already popped open for you. Got a nice Camry rubber mat to help keep things nice and clean. Underneath here, you have the lever, pull up, and you have spare tire and some tools in case of any emergency. And then of course you can pull down the second row seats from the back here. That's pretty much it, and that about wraps up this Camry. And with that, I think that wraps up everything for this Camry SE. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985, or you can always stop in for a visit. We're located here in Ephrata, Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. See you next time. Bye.